Life on the road was never easy for Mike, a struggling trucker barely making ends meet. One afternoon, while fueling up his rig at a dusty gas station, he noticed a man in leather standing beside a motorcycle. The biker looked frustrated, patting his pockets and checking his wallet. Mike overheard him quietly mutter that his card wasn't working. Despite his own financial troubles, Mike felt a tug of empathy. Without hesitation, he swiped his card and paid for the man's gas. "Don't worry about it, brother. I've been there before," he said with a small smile. The biker, wearing a Hell's Angels patch, gave him a hard look, then nodded slowly. "Appreciate it," he muttered, climbing back on his bike. Mike thought little of it afterward. For him, kindness didn't need recognition. It was just the right thing to do. But a week later, as he pulled his truck into his modest home, he noticed several motorcycles lined up outside his modest home. His heart skipped. An entire crew of Hell's Angels was waiting for him. For a moment, fear washed over him. What did he get himself into? One of the bikers stepped forward, the same man he had helped at the gas station. This time, there was no frustration on his face, only respect. "You didn't have to help me back there," he said, his voice steady. "But you did, even when you had nothing to gain. We don't forget things like that." The crew handed Mike an envelope and clapped him on the back. Inside was cash, enough to cover overdue bills, groceries, and then some. Mike stood speechless, emotions flooding him. These were men most people feared, yet they had shown up at his home, not with threats, but with gratitude. The leader gave him a nod before the crew mounted their bikes. "Keep rolling, Trekker. You're one of the good ones." With the roar of engines, they disappeared down the road, leaving Mike standing on his porch in disbelief. That night, as he sat at his kitchen table staring at the envelope, Mike realized something profound. Kindness always finds its way back, often from the most unexpected places.